All right, cool.
So Craig is in sunny New Jersey. He's been on
Mhm.
vacation for I don't know how long, permanent.
Yeah,
Craig, you're so funny.
yeah.
But you deserve to have a good long vacation. So hence the reason we have not been putting out videos. Sorry, everybody. I'm Liz. This is Craig. And today, what are we covering, Craig? The Africrypt
You wanted
Brothers?
to, yeah, you wanted to discuss the Africrypt. Is that how you say it?
Africrypt. I think
Africrypt.
so. The Africrypt brothers. They're the two brothers that created a basically they created a platform or an exchange in South Africa, and they disappeared. Now, some people thought that they were kidnapped. Some people thought that um they've run off with the money. A lot of people just weren't sure what was going on there. But I remote viewed it a few weeks ago, and what happened was they actually ran off with the money. I mean, a lawyer for the two brothers who founded a South African Bitcoin investment firm has told the BBC that they categorically deny any involvement in a heist. So at first they were trying to say that it was, they were on the run and somebody was trying to get their money and they're in fear for their lives. But no, they've run off with all the money.
And it was a lot of money too, a couple $1 billion.
Well, they're saying that it's billions. And but the Africrypt brothers have met with the Wall Street, I think it was the Wall Street Journal, somewhere recently in an undisclosed location, right? An undisclosed location that that they actually didn't make off with $1 billion. They made off with a few million. I mean, whichever way you look at it, let me ask, is it more than, I'm actually going to deep mind probe these brothers. And it's funny because I have a better connection with the one brother more than the other. It's funny how that works out like that.
Yeah.
So
Ask him
do
how
you
much
have,
money they have.
yeah, how much money did you make off with? More than $1 billion? Oh yes.
What about what about, are they gonna get away with it? Or people gonna come after them? I mean, what is their outlook? Does he think that he's gonna achieve citizenship and everyone knows where he is? Are they gonna live on a super yacht like Lex Luthor? What does he think his plan is gonna be?
Well, so when I probed them a few weeks ago, when it first happened, when I probed them, they're actually in Canada. Okay, they've got, basically they've done this whole thing where they bought citizenship somewhere else. To think that everybody, it's called like Vanuatu. It's a very big crypto hub. It's off of Australia. A lot of people can buy citizenship there and live tax free on their crypto millions, right? So they actually, a few months before this whole thing happened, they bought citizenship there. But let me ask them, are you living there? No, they're not there. And they managed to secure, after they bought that citizenship, they managed to secure fake identities. Okay. So now they've traveled on these fake passports and these fake identities, and they're in Canada.
Okay. So it looks like they're gonna get away with it. I mean, other than the fact that there's so many people. But how much is the average customer's investment? Is it small and a lot of people, or are they big, powerful, rich investors that put everything with these guys? I mean, what's the average dollar amount of the average investors? Like $60, or is it 6 million? You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a good question. That's why, Craig, you're just the bee's knees with the questioning. What is the average? So these are going to be like $1 million investors. I think it's like 1 million is the average. I mean, they do have small time investors, but those small time investors, they're nothing. You know what I mean? Like they don't even look at that as much. I mean, there are a lot of them, but mainly there's people that made money in cryptos already, and they wanted another place to put their cryptos. So they actually put them in this exchange instead of having to go hide behind VPNs, and they just like the fact that it's close to them.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, well, listen, it happens. You have an exchange. This happens a lot with the dark net markets. They call it an exit scam. So a Silk Road type exchange or a market will emerge on the dark web, and everyone knows that it's going to be an exit scam, meaning the exchange will work. It's kind of like an eBay of illegal products and services, but then one day all the crypto that's on the website will just disappear, and then shortly after that a new dark web market will emerge.
You know what's so crazy? It's like, if you know that that is the risk in the dark web markets, like, why would anybody invest it? I guess they're trying to hide dirty money, but to
No,
me, why I would never invest if I thought I was going to lose, significant amounts of money. I mean, I've never been on the dark web. Look, I don't even know what the dark web really is. I just know it's a place where a lot of bad things happen. But I mean, why would anybody even invest in anything on the dark web?
it's not an investment. It's just like how eBay and PayPal works, where if someone pays you, you just keep your money in the balance there, and the smart thing to do is to remove it from the wallet on the exchange, and get it into your own personal wallet, or in the PayPal example, get it from PayPal into your bank account, because PayPal can anytime they can freeze your money too. So it's just like PayPal taking everyone's money. They're only going to take the money who has the account balance, on PayPal. So they kind of wait for everyone to be using it, and they're like, oh wow, we got a couple hundred Bitcoin just sitting on the exchange. Let's shut it down and take the profit and make a new one, because it's the dark web. You can get away with it. So all right,
and it's horrible, and what these guys have done is horrible. So they have assumed new identities. They're in Canada, and they're actually just trying to buy another citizenship down in the Caribbean. And I feel like they're going to live in the Caribbean. I'm not sure which island yet. They don't even know. They don't even know which island. I mean, I can sit there trying to predict.
Are they concerned with their popularity, their news headlines and stuff?
No, they don't care.
Really? Okay.
They really, you know what? They don't care. They don't care. I mean, they have answered some of the journalists' questions, and they're just trying to make a ruse. I mean, they listen, they bought that fake citizenship out of the coast of Australia. Then they answered some journalist questions saying that the money was actually stolen from them, and that they were on the run for their lives. And it's just a mess.
Yeah, we're on the run for it was someone else. We're the victims. Yeah. Is there anything else with the Africrypt brothers?
Well, I just think you're going to have to wait for them to pop up in the Caribbean. You know what? We're not going to let this die. We're going to keep following these guys. But of course, when the information is known to them, when I'm doing a deep mind probe, then that's when I'm able to hone in and find out exactly where they're going. So let's keep checking in on this one, because I don't know if there's any reward money out for these guys. I'm sure there are, but the thing is, when I did the remote viewing on them, they actually get away with it, because I move forward in time. So I made time movements with the remote viewing, and then somebody they actually don't stop conning people, right? Once a con man, always a con man. It's kind of like those people that made their millions and billions conning people, but they just can't stop. Like, to me, I don't understand that philosophy either. If I get $1 million and I've conned somebody out of $1 million, I'm going to stop there, because I've got away with it. These people are like these compulsive con men, and they actually start running scams on these islands, and they're going to money launder in property down there. So they're going to buy their citizenship, and then they're going to money launder in property, and that's how they're going to start converting their crypto.
All right, makes sense. All right, let's do a follow-up on that. Let's do another video. I want to know about the crypto market in general. There's the recent ups and downs and stuff like that. So I'm gonna end this one
Okay.
here.
Okay, great.